Today we're going to be discussing some very important information regarding PolySign in the Xrp ledger, the Xrp Price Chart along with some targets, and the topic I am most excited to talk about, I haven't been this excited in a very long time, is the Metaverse, aka the Spatial Internet. What is up, guys? Kevin Cage here with another XRP update. I think you're really going to enjoy this video, so let's kick things off discussing the Metaverse, aka the Spatial Internet, essentially integrating and bringing all these crazy technologies into one place. So, if you guys remember, even in 2019, I feel like I went through like a phase where I would just say that a lot of technology or technological advances would change the world and really evolve over time, such as voice, AR, VR, cloud, big data, cybersecurity, etc. And this is a prime example of that. And just like we witnessed the Internet of Information essentially create this Cambrian explosion of not only businesses and use cases, but new technologies as well, and applications and so many other rippling effects, no pun intended. This is the same time, or the same example I should say, where we're seeing all these technologies integrated into a single platform, referring back to voice, AR, VR, payments, etc. So we're going to go over that. And why I'm so excited is because I understand that distributed ledger tech and its subset, blockchain, is essentially the foundational bedrock for all transactions for the future in all of these technologies. Not just value, not just me sending money to a friend. It is much, much bigger than that, guys. This is every single transaction of information, not just value. Every single sale, every single record, every single ID, KYC, you name it. So I'm going to start off on this website. So Oculus.com, I'm sure you guys are familiar with these virtual reality headsets, these VR headsets. And I'm not affiliated. I am not, promoting them in any way, shape, or form. I'm sure a lot of your kids probably got them for Christmas. I personally got one and I love it. It's very interesting now. But on the dark side of things, and hopefully this video doesn't get shadow banned on YouTube, Facebook is promoting this and essentially undercutting their competitors in the VR space because they're making it so cheap. And guess what? What are we doing when we get this device and we link our, Facebook account or PayPal account? We're essentially approving all the permissions and giving up all of our privacy. In exchange, they have doctors, psychologists mapping our eye movement and scanning it so that they can better place ads on the internet for us, on the phone and the digital landscape. That is crazy. So it really makes you wonder, is there even such thing as free will when they're finding algorithms to map this out? So didn't want to get dark, but I just wanted to point that out, and I find that to be fascinating. Nonetheless, we act like we care about our privacy, yet we share everything on social media anyways, but just wanted to point that out. So if you guys have done and worn any type of VR headset, you already kind of get an idea of virtual reality, and you might even have augmented reality if you've ever played on Snapchat and you get those filters and, there's a little virtual dog in front of you, but you're still in your kitchen, things like that. Now, it's not only going to be that, and I want to play a video example and why this is so big, and then we're going to bring it back to payments and XRP specifically, because we already know the XRPL does have some functionality with NFTs. The NFT market, is it just getting started? Where's it headed? Building a new economy on blockchain. So non-fungible tokens, digital representations that cannot be copied, blah, 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 blah. Yes, there's a lot of hype. And I know there's a lot of people that are probably going to comment and say, oh, this NFT bubble is a joke. Well, guess what? You have to have that long-term vision to understand that it will not be a joke forever, okay? So even in the beginning of the year, there were some massive numbers, hundreds of millions of dollars bought for NFTs, paintings, sports clips of, videos of athletes, etc. And this is not even gaming. This is not athletes and celebrities. This is not just musicians. This is not just artists. This is everything. Every single thing can be tokenized and become a non-fungible token. It can go into real estate. So this market is arguably going to be into the trillions. There's no doubt about it, if not quadrillions, such as the derivatives market. Okay? Now, the NFT market surges 2,100% to $2 billion in Q1 sales alone. And guys, most of this market is garbage right now in the cryptocurrency space. It's hype. It's hype based. This is spec based. And yeah, speculation is fun. We can make money. But when utility comes, it's going to be a completely different landscape. Okay, I just want to get right into the video. For future reference, guys, it is also available, the video, in this Forbes article. The Metaverse is coming, and it is a very big deal. Check this out, use your imagination, implications of, Amazon Alexa with voice, autonomous vehicles, RFID chips with grocery shopping in Whole Foods, you name it, drones. Now just check this out.
About what life in augmented reality might be like. Let's roll the video.
Play music.
Okay. There's been an update to your calendar.
Show calendar.
I know we act like we're not virtual reality, but arguably we live in a digital world staring at our phone more than we do in the real world.
There's an accident ahead. Should I show you an alternate route?
Yes. Show bio. Save to libraries.
Oh, hey, Jordan.
Hey, Rory.
Yeah.
Now that's an example of them actually utilizing the database and them tuning in to kind of the, the brain-computer interface that they're using as this example someday in the future, and they can actually remember people's name or scan things that you forget. Is that mind-boggling or what?
I saw this on my ride in. Might be cool.
So all this augmented reality.
Climb, half down.
It seems that you're making lasagna. Should I turn on the oven?
So it seems like Alexa was aware that she got home and assumed that she was making lasagna. Internet of Things now with all these smart devices and refrigerators able to reorder food when the stock or inventory is low. Smart houses. I know it gets crazy, but these protocols need to run in a sensor-resistant, distributed manner, aka blockchain technology. And also, the tokens that have strong tokenomics and are higher in value and prevent spam to the network are more secure, go up in value, guys. That is why I'm so excited about this. So this is the Adobe Max 2019 Adobe Aero Creative Cloud. Just a single example, bringing all these technologies into play.
Yes, preheat oven to 400.
See, everything's via voice. Look at that, you can see a for sale apartment.
Open preferences.
Yeah, I would do that. Now, is that crazy or not? I'm sure I lost the majority of you guys, but to me, that is just mind-boggling. Okay, now we're gonna keep going, and now apply non-fungible tokens in this new digital economy of buying these representations in the AR and VR landscape. You might think it's far-fetched, but guess what? Your kids are buying and using V-Bucks on Fortnite or whatever new games they're playing. And younger people are getting more and more desensitized, or at least used to it as well. So we get it. People say you don't own it. Please. Fiat, the US dollar, has no actual backing, by the way. Okay? So, game companies by market cap, everything. You can just really just imagine the possibilities. Now, we have FTSO UK right here. Are you excited about Flare Networks and their metaverse? Way ahead of the curve. We are. And keep in mind, this was stealth, and it's really interesting. I did see Flare Community's video, and I think he said it best. He kind of said, wow, it seems like it's like almost some type of like Sims game where you can go build and be your own character. Very, very interesting. Now, what is the benefit? What are the key features of a metaverse? Well, it's always on. It's live and in real time. It's platform agnostic. It's augmented and virtual. A functioning economy, governance, and NFTs are essential non-fungible tokens, meaning blockchain is in massive, massive demand. So very exciting, and I cannot wait to see what happens. I think it's coming, June of 2021 for this thing. Nonetheless, a step in the right direction in just the beginning. Now, Flare Networks, I could assume it's going to have heavy dependence or relation with Gala as well as XRP. So very interesting. All right. Now, right here, the metaverse is coming, and it's a very big deal. You guys get the gist. I love these analogies that they're using. It's mind-boggling that the virtual landscape will be able to tune in, and it's just crazy to imagine the possibilities. It's just like us in, let's say, the year 2000, trying to speculate what social media would be like and the implications that social media created, essentially revolutionizing and having a rippling effect into the world of marketing, and anything in between. It's crazy. All right, now let's keep moving here. So this is just an example, a fun example for you guys to kind of conceptualize. One earns $1 million each time XRP goes up by this specific dollar amount. So I know these are large numbers, but it is just for fun. You can do this with any type of asset. And keep in mind, imagine Flare after you get all your tokens distributed in the years ahead. 1-for-1 ratio, baby. So if you had 1 million XRP, every dollar XRP moves, that is another $1 million earned. If you had 500,000, it takes $2. If you have 250K tokens, $4. 100,000, every $10 XRP moves up in price in the future, that's $1 million. 50K, $20, and 10,000 tokens is about every $100 move. So very exciting. And of course, actually, you could split this in two if you did consider Flare as well. Of course, Flare will have a different price, the Spark token. Nonetheless, it is fun to imagine. Now, quick example before I get into PolySign and some other recent news. We have the Xrp Price Chart right here on the monthly, along with Bitcoin. Now, I did fibs. I used the 236 as the local top now, swing high, swing low. Same thing for Bitcoin in its previous history, even dating back to, let's just say, 2013 or so. Now, does it not look pretty similar? The same type of structure. The bull flag, and shooting up and getting to these levels. And we're under the 236, and we are under that 236 currently. And yet again, Bitcoin to perfection. And people say fibs don't work. Well, on these macro time frames, they sure hit better than any other target I would have imagined. So it shot up, right up to the 4.236, came down, checked on the 786, hit the 36. I mean, do you see what I mean? There's so many confluences here. And yet again, we had this period. It even rejected. So XRP's price point at that point on the monthly chart would be well above $30. Beautiful. And I love the people saying like when. I just tell them tomorrow. All right. Now, also, with Wanchain, guys, they did have a recent community update. Wishing them well. They did include XRP, of course, the decentralized XRP cross-chain bridges connecting the XRP-L. So we have the XRP Ledger, Wanchain, and Ethereum are now live and operational, allowing users to put their XRP to work and engage with the world's many DeFi apps, including WanSwap and Zookeeper. Very cool, and they also have some guides to learn more about XRP, I believe discussing yield farming as well. Now, wanted to touch on this. I know this happened last week, and we did retweet it last week. Tala and Visa are working together on crypto solutions for underbanked. Now, we also have Circle and Stellar joining them. Well, why is this a big deal? Well, ideally, right here. They're teaming up with Visa, and notice this allows all the customers to use its native digital wallet to spend Circle stablecoin USDC, aka US dollar coin, across 70 million Visa registered merchants. And I know we did that massive thread going through Arturo Portilla maybe months back, discussing that this stablecoin and even, this Visa and Circle partnership isn't really solving the problem, but it is catching a lot of attention. So hey, it's a step in the right direction. I did in fact see that Google Pay as well is expanding some of their payment capabilities into Singapore and India. So all eyes on them as well. Also for XLM guys, all you Lumens fans out there, I do hold some. We have, I don't know if it's 1xBit or 1xBit, but they're integrating Stellar into their gambling platform. So very cool to see. I mean, we'll have to kind of monitor this as well with over 100 game providers, 5,000 slots, and countless sports and tournaments available for betting. One of the most popular gambling platforms out there. Hey, crypto's already volatile enough. I do not need to gamble anymore. Okay, also, digital asset investor. I wanted to read this because I found it to be interesting. Would love to hear your thoughts down below before we talk about PolySign. So, crypto whale right here, Ethereum only needs a 100% plus pump to be the first crypto in history to surpass Bitcoin's market cap without a glitch. I know we had, why am I blanking on it? It was the NFT crypto that there was a glitch on CoinMarketCap and it passed it, temporarily. That was just a complete glitch, but keep in mind, 115% pump, and yet that narrative is Bitcoin, and I wish it well. I like Bitcoin holders, it's all good, but the narrative is Bitcoin is the store of value. Well, Ethereum can be a store of value and do smart contracts. So digital asset investor is right. It could be the first time you see Bitcoin maxis turn on Ethereum. big time. And once it's passed, there is no reason to own Bitcoin per se, because Ethereum is not only then a store of value, but it also can perform smart contracts. Now, yes, I know gas fees are a concern, blah, 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 but I just wanted to share. And guys, yes, I do believe that XRP has a huge chance in surpassing XRP as well. I loved Blockchain Backer's latest video. If you have not seen it, go check it out. All right? Also, ftso.eu, so thank you for the tag. So as you can see, they actually are voting right here. Very, very interesting to lower the wallet activation for XRP to 10 XRP and the trust lines to 2 XRP. So you can see this available on XRP scan as well. Just wanted to point that out. And yeah, if so, then it looks like we may be getting some XRP back instead of the typical wallet reserve amount. Also, now here we go, Mickey B. Fresh. So Mr. Fresh Time, guys, go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Highly recommend it. The DeFiStandard.com is his website as well, discussing Flare, unlocking value. Now, these are not just words. These are very, very important. This is coming from Bob Way, the same gentleman that has lunch with David Schwartz, the same gentleman that was one of the first employees at Ripple and did a lot of interviews with even some of the XRP YouTubers years ago. And he knows more than he's letting on, and I think you guys should pay very, very close attention to this, okay? You don't have to get conspiratorial, but I want you to kind of take this with a grain of salt and entertain the possibility. Right here. Now, we've gone over Polysign 589 times. No need to go over it. Go to the website polysign.io. If you don't understand who's there or even on the board for standard custody, Tim Keeney, the retired vice chair of BNY Mellon, responsible for custodying 25% of all global institutional assets. And he's side by side with David Schwartz and Arthur Brito, the creators of the XRP ledger. Coincidence? No, of course not. So here's the quotes from Bob Way. I think Polysign is really big for the XRP ledger and interledger protocol, ILP RippleNet, components as well. I'm not sure what features they've implemented for working with other coins or contract code. And of course, RippleNet is primarily agnostic, so of course they're going to be working with other assets. That would only make sense. You want to future-proof as much as possible. But Polysign is really big for the XRP ledger. Next, right here, it's important to understand gateways, keeping that money safe, security practices related to XRP ledger secrets and interledger protocol transaction signing, keys, and institutional money. We talked about it. We talk about it time and time again. The trillions of dollars. Before all this institutional money can flow into crypto, you need security. You need insurance. You need custody. You need infrastructure. And this is exactly what these builders are doing behind the scene while everybody else is sleeping on this. Also, Polysign is an institutional solution, poly meaning multiple, sign signature, for managing multi-sign keys, for authorizing and signing a high volume of XRP ledger and ILP-based transactions. Keep in mind, guys, I mean, we're talking ILP, we're talking coil, getting compliments from Apple years ago, and Apple literally called it, they literally called, was it ILP or coil? Why am I drawing a blank? They called it the Amazon Prime of the internet. To me, that sounds like a massive compliment. All right, XRP Ledger's multi-sign, concepts to apply to ILP components as well. And Polysign has created a system that implements those best practices. XRP Ledger, good idea. Ask how. Man, I am just beyond excited for the future for XRP, Flare, and all of crypto. If Ethereum keeps running, I'm telling you, we are going to have, I know we're getting a little pullback right now, at least at time of recording, but man, I am quite bullish. Even if the wave comes back, it's right before the next tide comes in for the market to get that next leg up. And last but not least, guys, this is really funny. So Mr. Use Case pointed this out. Seems like it's a buddy. If buying crypto is easy, I'd have some. Just wish I could do it from existing accounts, instead of wanting to create so many other accounts on exchanges. This is the barrier to entry. This is our competition. Everyday Joe that does not want to put in the work. We are sharpening our sword. Whether you're researching, whether you're charting, whatever you are doing, I'll create accounts on 30 exchanges to buy it before everybody else. And again, we are a different breed. So I like what Anders L says. I call it Darwinism, survival of the fittest. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I will catch you in the next one.